The Long Island Serial Killer Task Force needs our assistance. Ray Tierney just held a press conference this morning and revealed new information about Asian Doe. Now, if you recall, Asian Doe was located between the bodies of Jessica Taylor and Megan Waterman in April 2011. Based on forensic testing, Asian Doe was murdered either in 2006 or prior. We also learned this morning that Asian Doe was most likely of Southern Chinese or Han descent. This is very important to get the word out into those communities and hopefully get their name back. And law enforcement and Tierney's office is working with Asian communities throughout New York City as well as translators to help get this word out to those communities. Asian Doe is believed to be between 5 foot 3 inches tall and 5 foot 9. Most likely 5'6", but they said give or take either way a little bit. They were between 17 and 23 years old at the time of their murder, and they were biologically male, but most likely presenting as female based on the clothing they were wearing. And it's likely believed that they may have been involved in sex work, and they may have been originally from New York City area or maybe just there visiting. So it's important to spread this information far and wide. We also have more information about the clothing found on Asian Doe, including a Chrysantheme blue-ribbed short-sleeve shirt with a crew neck and a Rafaella brand shirt, as well as Blass pants and bra. Based on some initial research I've done on the clothing and talking to some sellers of this clothing, Chrysantheme was most likely produced in the 1990s or very early 2000s and likely sold at boutiques. Blass, which is the brand of the bra and pants that Asian Doe was found wearing, is a New York City-based designer, and around the time that Asian Doe would have been murdered, this brand was considered more luxury. The biggest takeaway this morning is that the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office is looking for any leads to help identify Asian Doe. So they want to hear from anyone who has someone who even remotely matches the description that went missing in this time period, 2006 or prior. So don't get too hung up on the clothing, the biographical data. If you know someone who sort of matches this description and vanished in the mid-2000s or even a little bit prior, report it into Suffolk County DA, and then they can run with it and see if it will help identify Asian Doe. In some of the work I've done in true crime, I always say that the smallest puzzle piece can be the dot that connects all the dots together. I've seen it with the case of the person that I helped identify, and nothing is too small, and let the investigators take a look at it and run with it. In the meantime, let's hope more information comes to light from this case and more victims get their names back and that they all get the justice that they should have by now.